Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Just another recent finds video. Kind of in the way I've been doing it, where I just reach into my recently acquired stack right over here and just pull out 5 random albums, share those, keep the videos kind of nice, quick, simple, right to the point, and let's just kind of continue that. So before I do grab that, I do want to show this because I've been meaning to show it in the last couple of recent finds videos, just kind of forgot about it. But Metallica, 72 Seasons. This is the cassette, obviously. You know, obviously I got it on, I got the vinyl and the CD and so forth. But I do like keeping up with all the Metallica cassettes because I love listening to cassettes as well. So it was awesome that they had this put out on vinyl. I'm sorry, on vinyl, on cassette. And they've done that with pretty much most of their recent albums. You know, I have S&M on cassette. I have Death Magnetic, Saint Anger. I'm not sure if they did Hardwired. I don't think they did, but I need to kind of just do a little bit of searching and maybe see if there were some Malaysian releases or something like that. But yeah, so I have all their studio albums except for Hardwired on cassette, which is kind of cool. So it was nice that they did 72 Seasons, and just wanted to kind of share that one. But let's kind of dive into the 5 here, and we will start off with, oh, this is a good one. Lainey Wilson. This is Bell Bottom Country. This is my first album by her. I'm kind of brand new to her, so it was kind of cool, you know, to dive in and learn about her. But yeah, really cool stuff. Just kind of some of that modern country that I really like. And it's not modern country as in bro country, but what you would just kind of expect from a younger girl in, you know, 2023 doing country kind of thing. And the one thing that I really like about her is like, I mean, her storytelling, number one. I mean, some very, very good storytelling on this album, which is always the thing that draws me to country music the most, especially when they kind of get into that, what I refer to as kind of that back to basics, like family human connection thing. Anytime country music starts going, where the artists start going down that route, is when I really start to connect with them. And like a great example on this was that song called "Those Boots," and then in parentheses, "Daddy's Boots," which is DEDDYS, Daddy's Boots. And so like, she's telling this awesome story about, you know, how basically even just seeing his boots sitting there on the floor, is she's connecting all of these memories and experiences with it, from, you know, the fact that he would never drive this type of truck, or he would only drive this type of truck, and the way that he treated her mother, and you know, just like in good ways, and just like all of the positive things that he brought and did for the family by being the father in the family and doing what he was supposed to be doing. Like, she's reminiscing over all that stuff just by looking at his boots. Like, those are the boots that he wore when all of this amazing stuff was taking place. And it's things like that that just kind of gives me the chills, and just really gets back into just that deep personal level storytelling that I absolutely love. And even with that song, like, you know, Daddy, that's what I used to call my dad when I would call out to him. You know, we didn't say, "Hey Dad," "Hey Pop," or blah blah blah. We used to call him Daddy. "Hey Daddy," DEDDY. So even her just using that language was like a huge connection point to me. So cool new artist, glad I discovered her. You know, fun stuff to listen to, great storytelling. As you can see, she's, I mean, absolutely beautiful and talented, and just kind of, you know, everything you want in a solid up and coming country artist. So that was a really good pickup. Let's see. Next we'll go with Godsmack, and this is When Legends Rise. This is the 5th anniversary edition, which is kind of a weird year to put out an anniversary edition of something. I mean, this album came out 5 years ago. They put out four different variants, I think. There was like a clear, a smoke, a gray, a blue, I think. I think that's what it was. I have 3 of them, but I still need the blue. And then they did a 5th year anniversary edition with the white vinyl. And I think really the main reason they did that, because again, 5 years is kind of weird, but they're kind of doing their world tour right now. So you know, I guess since they're touring and everything, you know, put out another edition and this and that. But yeah, my absolute favorite band, so I'm perfectly fine with that, Up and Down. And an album that I wasn't exactly on board with when I first heard it. It wasn't the same Godsmack that I fell in love with a self-titled Awake and Faceless. But then over the course of time of taking the songs in, stuff like When Legends Rise, Bulletproof, Unforgettable became some of the songs that I played the most by them. So I definitely love the album for sure. What's next here? Little Oingo Boingo. This is Dead Man's Party. Picked this up a few weeks ago. You know, classic group from the 80s. I'm sure you guys remember them pretty well with stuff like Too Shy, which is maybe their bigger, most well-known hit, I would think, as far as overall mainstream. You know, and of course on here they had the song Weird Science, which is the theme song from the movie Weird Science. And then they also had the title track on here, which is Dead Man's Party. The song Dead Man's Party, I remember hearing that for the first time in the movie Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. And, you know, had no idea it was them at the time or whatever else. We kind of discovered it later. It's just one of those fun reflections from the 80s that made the 80s so great. Just a beautiful gold stamp promo of that. How many is that? 3. All right, get 2 more here really quick. Little Captain and Tennille. It's one of those albums I've been needing to get into my kind of my easy listening section or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's Captain and Tennille, and you've seen this in dollar bins and stuff all over the place and all of that. You know, make your move. But it's just some of that cheesy stuff that I love from 1979. You know, a lot of different things on here, but of course the big hit is Do That To Me One More Time. I'm sorry, I love that freaking song. I think it's a great soft rock hit, without question. So I just found a nice near mint copy of that for just a couple of bucks, and that was nice to get in the collection. And last but not least, little Steely Dan, little Gaucho here. And this really is more or less just kind of a replacement copy for me. I had a really nice, or I should say, a really nice OG pressing of it. But when I found this one, which was just as nice, but then also a gold stamp promo, I just kind of decided to do like a little bit of an upgrade just to get the gold stamp promo. But I mean, yeah, you guys remember this album from 1980. It's Steely Dan, awesome stuff. So that's that. So anyway, there you go, VC. There's 5 more of the recent finds. As always, let me know what you guys think. Have an absolute great weekend, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.